So what if you're trying to take a bunch of pictures in a scene where you notice they're all coming out dark? So for instance, taking pictures of the snow. They're all coming out blown out, or they're all coming out dark. Well, you can change that. In some modes, you have what's called exposure compensation, which you can set. I have to remember how to do it. Here it is. So in manual mode, you can't change exposure compensation because the button that's used for it, this is the exposure compensation button. If you hold it, it actually changes the aperture, which is nice. In the other modes where aperture is already set, if you use that button, you can change your exposure compensation like so. So if you kick it up a couple notches, then all of your pictures will be a little overexposed and or underexposed depending on what you set. And that is very useful in some situations where you want all of your pictures to be kicked up a little bit for whatever reason. So check out our other videos as to why you would use something like that. It's also worth noting that to get to exposure compensation without using the button, let's say you are in manual mode and this button on the top changes the aperture and not exposure compensation, all you have to do is press the info button twice to get into the menu, or rather change the settings, and you can go down to here, which is your exposure compensation, and you can set it with the directional arrows. So there is another way to set it if you are in manual mode, so don't give up. But yes, there is the button on the top for some modes. I don't think, yeah. So, I'm Adam with Camera Guides, and this is brought to you by Stockoto. Thanks for watching.